One life. One place. Discovery Health Channel. Real life, medicine, miracles.
We have a father-son involved in an altercation out here on the street.
Honey, how you doing?
Hey, honey, it's gonna hurt. How you doing, sugar? Some of that pain going away, babe? People here in Pittsburgh.
Now check any new mail that comes out, we just get it. Today's payday, so we gotta love that day.
Been up into the housing projects in our district for a male patient, 33 years old. Said he's having some chest pain. They did go ahead and say he's immunocompromised, which means he's positive for HIV. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? All right. What's going on today?
Chest pains and lightheaded.
37-year-old Michael Solomon is visiting his sister from out of state.
Can you point to where your pain is?
Yes, right in here.
On the right side there?
Yes.
And what's it feel like?
Sharp.
Sharp pain? His lung sounds clear though. But, you know, with his history and everything, he's more susceptible to some diseases. We're just going to work him up, get him in the truck, check him out a little bit more, check him out on the heart monitor, and take him to Presbyterian, get him looked at.
How long have you been diagnosed HIV?
Since 88.
88. What's your T-cell count now? You know?
It's 289.
We did start an IV, so there's always more risks every time you do any type of intervention on him. You just have to be cautious, and you have to know exactly where everything is, the needles, where the bloods are, so you're not careless. And I think that's how a lot of people do get stuck on this job, get stuck with the needle. It's just carelessness.
Kujo was stuck 6 months ago.
It was actually my own fault. I stuck myself. It was just one of these accidents where I was given an injection of Narcan into an IV drug user that had overdosed on heroin. I had the needle in my left hand. I went to pass it to my right hand to throw away, and I stuck myself in the thumb. And she was negative for HIV, but she's positive for hepatitis C. Usually, if you're going to catch the disease, you'll catch it within the first 6 months. So I have one more test to go, and everything else is working out pretty good. Did you ever get pneumonia before, or any type of respiratory problem?
No.
No? Good, good.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
The pain is going up my arm.
It's going up your arm now? Which arm?
It's
That same, okay, same side? We're just pulling in now, so we'll tell him. He's from out of state, didn't bring any of his medications up with him. Now he's complaining of some just basic generalized chest pain. He's still having pain.
Sir, what would you give your chest pain?
It's about a 6 or a 7.
Lift up your head for me.
The doctors aren't sure what's causing Michael's condition. They think it's related to him not taking his medication.
So we had something common, you know. I took that medicine that he was taking too, and I know what it makes you feel like. Sometimes you don't want to take it, but you have to. Yeah, because like I said, it does make you sick. At least it made me sick, where I couldn't eat, and I know he's going through a little bit. Put a stretcher back together. New linen, clean, fresh linen. That's it. All those years when I was a teenager, never made my bed. Getting paid back. Every day you're making like 4 or 5 beds. I'll make somebody a good husband one day, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better if you turn it the right way. So how you been?
Not
Much.
I'm on the other side. Come see me before it is.
All right. Now it's the end of the shift. Best time of the day. Time to go home. Bear time. It's Friday. All right. We'll see you later. All right, Tony. That's the end of that shift. Hopefully.
over 50 paramedics prepare for Pittsburgh's annual marathon.
Here's your morphine and Valium, George.
Kujo is covering the finish line.
2:14.19. Everybody looks good up until like the last 2 miles, and then that's when you have problems.
I don't think I could sit in an office 8 hours a day. I need to be out there. I need to be meeting people. Yeah, you meet people at their worst, but if you feel that you are doing the best job that you can and you try every day, that's what makes a difference.
Today was a great day. You're always prepared for the worst in these situations. You've got all the elements there. Actually, it's quite a relief when you actually know everybody's having a good time enjoying themselves in Pittsburgh.
Next, on another episode of Paramedics, long hours, sleepless nights, and adrenaline-filled rescues. Experience the chaos of medicine in the streets. Next on Discovery Health Channel. Real life, medicine, miracles.
Yeah, no worries.
This is the rehab tent, which at times resembles a military triage area. It's where firefighters can find some much-needed help.
Oranges, bananas, lots of water, cold rags. If we need medical assistance, and give us oxygen, start an IV. These guys are great. Gives me a chance to catch my breath and walk around rehab. We couldn't function without these guys here.
Good job, boys. How you doing? You know what? I'll grab
Lindsay
that
Ingram volunteers at the rehab tent, and she knows what it's like to be in this much pain because she's also a competitor.
Oh, I know exactly what they're going through. And some of them come in, they look really good, they look really fresh, and some of them come in and you know that they've given their all, and they just, they need time to recover, so it's nice to be able to do something.
Some firefighters come in and just need a little cooling off.
You did great.
Good job, babe.
Nice job.
Others need much, much more help, like this firefighter who's competing with broken ribs.
That, to me, is definitely out of the ordinary, to have someone come in with fractures, especially in the ribs, because I would imagine that'd be really hard. Even just breathing would be hard, so I can't imagine doing an all-out effort like this with broken ribs for sure. And then, some people come in and they're sick to their stomach. There's a lot of nerves, a lot of adrenaline.
Watching your spouse go through this is easier just knowing that the rehab tent is here.
I know when he's in here, he's getting good care, if there ever was anything emergency, I know he'd get, well taken care of.
I just love it just because it's 2 minutes of pain and then it's over.
Some of these competitors can't even walk to the tent after they've finished the course.
It's a certain personality, I think, and then people are really tough, and you have to be. If you're going to go into a burning building, then you got to be tough, and these people that are running these amazing times, it's just fantastic.
This firefighter is not feeling fantastic.
Doesn't this look like fun?
As the walking wounded stagger back to their senses, the times are getting better, and the competition is heating up in the finals.
Come on, Brad. Come on. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
The crowd is trying to help the competitors.
When you see that they're looking down or they're going slow and they could be going faster, you just try to get them to go and go and go.
But a lot of these firefighters are so focused.
We don't hear anything. You're focused on your team, you're focused on the next person on your team and what you need to do to get it done. You don't hear the crowd, you don't even realize that anyone else is out there. It's you and the clock, basically. You're just getting your personal best every time.
But reaching for your personal best can be dangerous at times. As the 175-pound dragging dummy falls on this female firefighter.
Come on, people, let's help Stacy up. Let's help her up, people. Come
but she's injured her leg and has to be carried off the course. She's okay, but she is done for the night. The dummy drag is always dangerous because at this point, firefighters are searching for every last bit of energy to make it to the finish line.
That's where a lot of guys are just completely physically lost because of the hypoxia that's actually in the brain. You don't have as much oxygen as you had in the beginning. And then it's just pure, whatever you got left. You know, a lot of guys will like to lunge across the line.
Firefighters are competing for both individual and team honors. The prestigious Team Award, which is the total of 3 individual team members' times, comes down to this next race.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to this. A whole summer of sweat and toil in the hot summer sun. Coming down to this race here in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, and there's the trophy that they're running for right there. A little bit. And they're off. Come on, everybody! Come on, people! Jack Haley on blue, Bob Russell on red. This is for all the marbles right here. This is what it's all about. It's for real. Come on, people!
The firefighters are neck and neck until, once again, the dummy drag claims a victim. As the winner of this race finishes, the times are quickly being computed because bragging rights and this trophy are on the line. The top 2 teams, Travis Air Force Base and Windsor, Canada, are called out for the announcement.
And by 1/3 of a second, ladies and gentlemen, the 2004 Scott Firefighter Combat Challenge World Champion Team, Travis Air.
Truthfully, I thought they were going to say Windsor. I thought we lost. I thought for sure that we lost. But for us, this is our sport. I mean, it's not just a sport. This is how many people can say that their sport is their life, their career. I mean, firefighters don't just do a job. This is a lifestyle. It's a life that you live, and the guys live it and breathe it, and they live with their families. The fire department is their family. So it's just an amazing feeling to be able to do it, especially against this kind of team. These guys are just amazing.
In January,